Okay. Okay. You guys better behave. Yeah. Okay. I'm more so talking about Halo. Okay. Trust me, Halo is there. Hi, Nova. Yeah. I love that it's just like a little devil symbol. I'm sorry, what? Yo, his status? What? Alright. Oh my gosh. That's the icon of the. His profile picture is the icon for the game. It's okay, Ray. I am too. I feel like most of the people here are. Maybe. I don't know. Oh gosh, I'm gonna yawn so much. Because they're slow at their job. Mortal, I have had an important revelation. And that is that I'm unaware of certain aspects of your person. I'm sorry, what? Oh, gosh. It is imperative that you answer these immediately upon being seen. One, your favorite mortal color. Okay, that implies that there's non-mortal colors. Two, with the season in which you favor most. I believe you, Ray. What is your family status? What? Names of any mortals who tickle your fancy. Left or right side of the bed? Halo! true, Ray. That's so true. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong. No, the problem cannot be me. Agent, I request your presence. Hello? Me to the guy I like. Honestly, Ray, that is so fair. Someone's interested in me? Not that I'm surprised. Considering I'm so kind and friendly and caring. Charismatic, too. Okay, I'm moving the mic closer because I'm gonna be talking very softly. Someone's tuning their own horn today, huh? Someone's gotta toot it for me. No, Halo, no. That you would have to pay me for. Anyway, let me read all of this. Mood. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. What, Danny? Okay. I don't get what you're referencing, but okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong, as always. Just answer the other questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color. Teal. Probably teal. Okay, teal. Got it. A fine color. Which season? Winter. I like the cold weather. And winter fashion is really quite nice. Plus, it's great weather to snuggle in. That is so true. Oh! Me? shut up. You seem like you'd be good for snuggling. I would be good for snuggling? Yeah, you down? Oh my gosh. Skin to skin contact helps preserve heat and all that. We should test it out for science. I will leave science to more scientific men. Then how about just for fun? Well. Ray! No, Ray! Ew. Oh no. Then I would be, as you said, down. Oh. Oh no. I have wondered what it would be like to hold you. I mean, someone. What I am saying. Never mind. I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind, like, at all. In fact, I quite like it. But, is that meant to be flirting? What? Flirting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flirt. That would be ridiculous. Halo. Oh, Danny. Flirt away, Grim. Anyway, answer my questions. What about your family? I don't really like talking about my family. Can we maybe skip this question? Okay. Yes, of course. Thank you. Let's skip to the next question. So that's the family question out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I'll have them taken care of. I think my idea of taking care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that would be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course. Nothing else. Nothing whatsoever. Yeah, okay. I think I should keep these names to myself. Tell me. Immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. Hello. You should do as you are told. There's no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. You really are troublesome. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There is someone, but he isn't mortal. What? What do you mean? You've been in contact with someone else immortal? Is it another Grim Reaper? They will have to pay for touching my quarry. Yeah, they're a Grim Reaper. Sorry for not bringing it up before. Nani? Hello. This is unacceptable. How dare someone else come in and what? Get in the way of my work. This is sounding less and less work-related, Grim. Anyway, I think you'd like him. He's funny, handsome, and incredibly stupid, but I like his stupidity. He sounds absolutely awful. Why would you spend time around him? I do not understand. Well, yeah, he's you. Me? I do not count as someone who tickles your fancy. I keep telling you, I like you. But why? Do you hate living that badly? Not really. I enjoy your company. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You are so what? Just how could you not have a special person? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. You're... well... Nightbot gets it. Never mind. No, what were you gonna say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? Wow. No, you didn't. I did. not. That would be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Not at all. I've never actually dated anybody. Halo, I don't know what's in that corner. I tried to not look there. I find that hard to believe. I'm not lying to you. No one's ever asked me out. That is actually very true. Nobody has ever asked me out. Not one person has ever asked to court you. No, that's what I'm saying. No flowers or fancy dates. No chocolate or anything on Valentine's Day. And you are interested in that sort of thing? Food? Flowers? I think so. I don't need anything fancy though. Don't cry, Danny. Don't cry. It would be nice to get some flowers or something. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on somebody. Any underworldlings take your fancy? Underworldlings? No. Then any mortals? Well... And on to the final question. Right or left side of the bed? Nah, you haven't answered yet. I choose to pass. Left or right side? Ray, you get your... I'm choosing the whole bed. Don't be so greedy, mortal. It's alright, you can lay under me. Or on top of me, if you prefer. That was slick. What? Sorry, I'm a bed hog. We can both lie in the middle and snuggle. I don't snuggle. I feel like you do. But I suppose to actually sleep. Wait, okay, if you're looking at the bed, like you're standing at the foot, it would be the right side. Noted. Sunshine, you really... Anyway. Yes. Considering I sleep on a twin bed, the entire thing. Yeah. Those were all the questions I had prepared. So you can ask me again why it took me so long? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine. Answer them this time, then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine. You just phrased things kind of strangely. Like you're interested, but don't want to seem too interested. It's actually kind of cute. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You did. I screenshot the messages to look at later. Huh? Why? Why would you ever need to look at them again? Honestly? At first because I thought it was kind of funny. So I kept them for a laugh. Yay, Ray, you can play! Hallelujah! Good luck, my friend. Be safe, have fun. What do you mean you refuse to tell anyone? Danny, no, I think Ray is going to do the impacting. That's so fair, Ray. I do not intend to amuse you. I was being quite serious. Ray, I say wait like 3 minutes before doing it. That way... you kind of do both. I know you were. And that made it even funnier. Oh, how pleased I am to amuse you. I will forever live with this tattooed into my soul. I don't know. Have you asked them not to? Because if you don't like it, tell them that you don't like it. That's fair. May they forever sing melodies about how I, the best reaper around, was able to amuse a mortal girl. I have truly broken out of this shell that defines us reapers. Are you trying to be funny now, too? Indeed, I'm glad you could tell. Though I have done many things that would be worth singing about. I would not enjoy it if I would not enjoy it if a bard sang about me. I'd have to resort to drastic measures to silence them. After all, being a Reaper is a secret. If they knew of my deeds, they would need to be taken care of. You'd kill them? Would be an inappropriate response. Fortunately, I've never heard a bard singing about you. And thank the lords for that. I would pay to see that, though. And I would pay to not. Then I would simply have to offer more money than you. They'd have no choice but to play. That startles me every time. You wouldn't dare. Hello to you as well, Grimmy. And I definitely would. You wouldn't. You're just being dramatic as per usual. That's funny coming from you. Maybe I should look for composers right now. Oh, stop giving me that look. And what look is that exactly? The I'm so menacing look. Well, that's what you think it is. It's more like a please treat me gently look. What is the please treat me gently look exactly? Do I look gentle to you? You don't have to look gentle to want to be treated gently, Grim. Don't worry, I can see past the bad boy aesthetic. You're just a little dude that gets easily flustered and needs to be taken care of. I am literally not that. I beg to differ. One or two. I'm a man to be feared. Aww. My precious little man. Not quite as precious as Gerbu the Third, though. How's that thing more precious than me? Suddenly, you want to be a precious to me, huh? You're so competitive sometimes. I just think you couldn't compare me to a pet, of all things. You're right, it's hard to compare to this perfection. It is just a bunny. Just the cutest bunny in the world, you mean? Look at her little face. Not as cute as my face. What did you just mutter? I said, yes, very cute. I will admit your pet's ears are very floppy and adorable. By the way, when exactly do you plan to take my soul, Mr. Reaper? I'll take it when the time is right. There's nothing wrong with it. Someone struggling. You appear to be running low on time, though. 2 days, and then your soul is mine, remember? That will not be happening. I do not struggle. How can you be sure? Statistically speaking, I'm just as likely to win this bet as you are. Another foolish assumption. A Reaper outclasses a human in every way. Statistically, you cannot win. I think I'm doing a decent job so far. Considering I'm still, you know, alive. Maybe I'm just letting you have it until the last possible moment. Or maybe you just can't take it. You were fortunate, you know. Oh yeah? Fortunate I was the Reaper assigned to your case. Another would not put up with you like I do. Well, yeah. I do feel lucky to have met you. That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Looking at you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. I forgot I have to be awfully clear with you. You and your small brain. It's very wrinkly, though. Oh, you care about me enough to ask about my day. Don't make assumptions. Grim wants to know about my day. Grim's got a little crush. Wrinkly crinkle. You are just utterly ridiculous. Just answer the question. Such a bossy boy. Well, before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. Are you that poor at counting? You're nearly 50 questions. I was, well, not doing much actually. Hanging out around my apartment. Gerbu the third was acting a little strange earlier. I thought she might be getting sick. But she perked right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? I figured if I was going to die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But, I know I'll be fine anyways. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. And your plans for later? Honestly, I think I'll stay at home. Perfect. Nothing big staying at home in your PJs after all. Do you have any PJs, Grim? Do you think I sleep in this? I can't picture you wearing anything else. Of course I have pajamas. They're black and very comfortable. I could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I want to imagine you in them. You would look cute in pajamas. It's a short-sleeved shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What about you? Oh, the Grim Reaper wants to know what my PJs look like. The same as you, actually. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course. Yes. Uh-huh. So, you won't go anywhere tonight? Good, that works for me. Stay right there. Huh? What? No goodbyes today? It isn't have time for goodbye yet. Wait. Oh no. He's gonna spawn in my room. Ah. What exactly am I waiting for? Just do as you're told. And when have I ever done that? Also, if you guys hear, it's because I'm just constantly opening and closing because I need to do something with my hand. And it's my water bottle. Let's make this your first time then. Good girl. Now just wait. Yes, sir. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly. But you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with Gerbo the Third and check the moisture of your sprout. Eventually, you can't find... Please. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Corinne to get back in contact. Halo. Honestly, it worries you how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Dude, I get that feeling. That's Gerbo the Third. Putting aside the fact that he is the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well. Halo. You know full well that what this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome, pet. Look up. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. What? Bro. On the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising. You're sure you're just imagining it. Oh. Okay, this would make such a good background. Please. What the? What are you doing here? Now that piece is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. Nice, Ray. But the Grim Reaper is outside the window. Casper. That's my real name. Casper. Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Casper, get it? Maybe I have. No, Halo. No. Bad. I'm spraying you with a spray bottle. No. A very cute one. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. Are you sure? Certain. So you'll admit you're cute, though? No. I'll admit that you're... quite cute, though. Oh? What you should know to be truthful. Because, as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. I just didn't expect the compliment. Why not? You are an attractive mortal. It's only right I tell you so. You usually call me stupid or annoying. You are those things. I like all of that about you. Oh my gosh! You're a lot more forward in person. Yes, well, it's confusing me as well, trust me. Seeing you like this messes with my feelings and makes me say strange things. But, well, they're the truth, so there's no need to be shy anyway. You are cute. That's nothing to be shy about. You're staring too much. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim Casper. Casper, then. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do? Not much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? Yeah, please. I don't know. I don't think that's possible. I am neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations, would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. This does not make sense. So being a Grim Reaper is fine and believable. But you draw the line at floating. Alright, fair point. Is it magic? Something like that. It's quite simple. Can you teach me? I don't think that's a good idea. If something went wrong, it would be my fault. And of course, it would be breaking many rules. Aw, you can just say you care. Maybe. I'm just not that fond of cleaning you up off the floor. Hi, Gummy. Maybe you just want to avoid admitting you kinda care. No levitation lessons for you. Boo. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? I don't know. Would you be? I've cast a glamour. Silly me, of course. Obviously you've cast a glamour. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everybody's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside of my window. If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. Why not something a little more cute? Why would I pick something overly cute? Why wouldn't you? I shall keep it in mind for next time. But I do need to know. Yes? How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, Sunshine. So, I assume you've come to claim it? My soul, that is? I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. This is like Peter Pan, isn't it? You've come to whisk me away. We'll fly through the night, fall deeply in love, then part sadly. That depends. Halo. No. Water bottle. Squirt. On what? Do you want to be whisked away? I wouldn't say no. How often do you get to fly around in the night sky? But I'm guessing that isn't what you're here for. Don't tempt me. There's something else I am here for today. You see, Sunshine, I have something here with me. Hidden. Something to give to you. Here. Oh! Oh! Good night, Blue. Oh! What? No! Danny, get the spray bottle. flowers? You said you'd like some. You got me flowers. I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you liked, so I picked ones that looked like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper. Yes, mortal? It really means a lot to me.
So what I'm hearing, this man is full on husband material.
Yes, absolutely. You know, if you want them, you're gonna have to open the window. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I promise to try and be good. Oh. Oh. Hi, player. I'm doing it. What if I don't want you to be good? Then I won't have to pretend, now will I? I'm sure the two of us can find something interesting to do. You really are a flirt tonight, aren't you? Oh. Oh my gosh. Once I finish this game, I'm not playing number 2 for you guys. Yeah. Nothing separating us now, mortal.
Hold on, let me try rizzing him up. Please, 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 please.
Sure. I quite like it that way. Coming in, Little Reaper? You wish I was, don't you? Well, I opened the window for a reason. Are you too scared to come in, Casper? Today, I'm just here to give you these. And maybe next time I'll take you up on that offer. As truly tempting as it is, I fear it may lead to regrets from both of us. Next time well, we'll see. With us, I feel anything could end up happening, my little human. Here you go, sunshine. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. Nice, Blaze. And Halo. Somebody get the spray bottle. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. Halo, at this point, it's a full-on fire hose. Honestly, that's a mood, Blaze. Then I'd say your hands are also very, nice. Who
Also, Agent, I agree. Please play the sequel on your own time.
I'm probably not gonna actually play the sequel. So. You're safe. Though, I think Danny and Halo. No, Halo. No. Absolutely not. No! No, guys. No. Who would have thought hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. No. Absolutely not. I don't even think that would be allowed on Twitch. Oh my gosh. So soon. Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then. I can't stop yawning. Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No, you can just hand yours now if you want. I don't know. This is like the first dating sim game I've played, and it is entertaining on stream. But I don't think I would play it. Well, Halo, that's what makes it fun. I just can't see myself playing this. Yeah, no, the one dude, it was freakier. The one time I asked a Sponge to like do this, he was like, I don't ever want to do that on stream ever again. And I'm like, that is fair. That is fair. Yes. Yeah. It's okay, Summer. Yeah. every once in a while there is something that I'm like, that feels uncomfortable just saying. So, yeah. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little Reaper. And since when am I yours? Since right now. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper. Sunshine. Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. You wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. Oh. Oh? You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home. It was a good chance for a little out-of-season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Casper and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires or collapsing elevators or breaks caught on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. Oh, yeah. Okay, honestly, I do like that hoodie. If that's the hair that's supposed to go with that, then that's just... Ugh. This definitely fits it better. Did you... check my computer. Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah. I didn't. What? Or excuse you? I don't know what I'm looking at. How fast is Sonic? The flowers suit you. I keep looking at the flowers. You really know how to sweep me off my feet. They're really pretty. Good. I am glad to see they are appreciated. The struggle was worth it. The struggle? You don't have any florist near you? Those aren't from a florist. And no, there are no florists here. Then where are they from? The yard of some other mortal? For such a frail woman, she gave quite a chase. Excuse you? You stole these from an old lady? Well, I never said she was old. But yes, she was. Her walking stick packed quite a punch. Is it stealing if it was hanging over the other side of the fence? Legally, I think yes. Legalities mean nothing to me. I'm above such things. She had plenty anyways. They're in much better hands now. Hello! I've got something of a green thumb, luckily. I've got a plant by my bed, and it's growing nicely. Maybe I've got the magic touch. A magic touch? I feel like you're insinuating something here. I'm talking about the plant. Ah, yes, the plant. I was just talking about you in general. Wowee, Mr. Flirt over here. Your hands were very soft. I could tell, even through my gloves. Soft and warm. Shush you. Shush me all you want, it's the truth. I feel as though if I reached out, our hands would fit each other's perfectly. Hello. Not like a bagel. Halo. Grab the fire hose. Are you trying to tell me something? Perhaps I'll leave that to you to decide. Yes, but do they fit in your hands perfectly? So, I'm just wondering something. No, they don't. Are you feeling okay today? Why wouldn't I be feeling okay? You're just acting very flirtatious? If so, then I am being successful in my endeavor. I'm not fatal. I wasn't gonna come out and say it, but yeah. I've read that flirting is a human custom. Not the ad in the corner. A custom? Elo. Indeed. To flirt with another is to show them that they are of significance to yourself. Or you would like them to be of significance to yourself. I have that game. I want to get all the achievements, but to do that, it would require me to document every single pathway. So, I'm of significance to you. You are what I hunt most greatly over everything else. I would say that makes you significant. My research into various flirting methods say that, anyway. You've researched flirting methods. Do you like me then, Casper? Like you. You are insufferable. You are annoying, aggravating, and you make fun of me all the time. What reason would there be to like you? And I bet you still like me. I shall neither deny nor confirm your suspicions. You know, that's really an answer itself. But fine, keep your secrets. Truly, you are ever so considerate. Thank you for noticing. That was sarcasm. Really? Wow, I never would have guessed. But let's not look past the fact that you are actually researching this. It really isn't that interesting. But it really is. I've never known people to research how to flirt with someone. As you are well aware, I am not people. I don't want to stretch, Danny. Fine. No, hello. It's fine. I'm gonna end after this day. Because I too am getting tired. No, you certainly are not. But that is not the point I'm making right now. I'm a practical person. If I'm to put my valuable time into something, then why wouldn't I ensure the best results? And the best results of your flirting would be a date? Dating? Yeah, that's a mood. A Grim Reaper cannot date a mortal. The best result would be that I take your soul and move on with my life. Good night, player. Bye. Thank you so much for stopping in. Is that the result you want? I cannot say. I know what the best result for me is, and yet I find myself hard pressed to choose. It is confusing. You have made me confused. Maybe all of your teasing has gone to my head. You like it that much, huh? I don't mind continuing it. My little kitten. That is not necessary. I never said I liked it, just that it confused me. No one has ever treated me like you do. Is that a good thing, though? I am unsure. I think I may combust on the spot if somebody else spoke to me the way you do. So perhaps it is a good thing that you are unique in that regard. Well, even if you were only flirting with me to get my soul. I can't say I mind all that much. Flirt away. 07? What is an 07? It's a salute, doofus. Ah, yes. I see now. I have never seen this salute. Perhaps I shall adopt it. Ah, I've come up with another. This one is a wave. Truly groundbreaking stuff. By the way, won't you get in trouble? For flirting? Well, that is not allowed, of course. No, for telling me classified information. Enlighten me. What classified information have I shared with you? Casper. Yes. You said your name was highly classified. Not for mortal ears. Right? Ah, that. Maybe some rules are worth breaking. Hearing you call me Grim in person made me feel cringe. Who taught you that word? I am down with the internet lingo. No! No! I know about cringe. I have even heard more of. Oh my gosh. Please don't say those words ever again. Your opinion has been noted and subsequently disregarded, Sunshine. But seriously, your name was actually classified? Correct. If anyone comes and asks about me, then it is best if you keep quiet. I doubt anyone will anyway. You're gonna have my soul by tomorrow, right? Right. Anyways, best to be cautious anyway. Though you aren't the most cautious person. You allowed a total stranger to install a messaging program on your computer, then fell in love at first sight with his handsome face and charming personality. Sorry, I sent Halo a screenshot of one of the ads that was in the corner. I was like, huh? And he's just like, you're saying, huh? What are you sending me? Also, was there an address or phone number that went with this, or? If I let my guard down, the Grim Reaper will steal me away. I'm sure he's seen how troublesome you are and think twice. And then he will have to admit to himself how much he likes that. How romantic. Maybe he would give you back because you are too much of a handful for him. I think he likes to be kept on his toes. He'd have to keep me. Don't you think? Well, in this hypothetical situation, I think he'll have to wait and see if he ever comes for you. Hopefully you have learned some patience, because it might take him a while. Now that we are both here, though, on a much more serious note, I must admit to you that other than giving you flowers, I had an ulterior motive for my visit. Oh. Don't misunderstand. I wanted to give you those flowers. I also wanted to test out a theory I had. Alright. What was it then? I was experiencing another bout of soul sickness yesterday. It was a less severe case, but still an awful experience. Again? It's really a common thing for you Reapers, huh? Actually, no. Well, it never used to be for me. I seem to be more susceptible lately, which leads me to an important question. Why? Did you find out why? Let's do this over a call. Wait, is it serious? Are you going to die? Please don't tell me you're dying. If that's what you're gonna say, I'm not gonna answer. I don't think I'm dying. You don't think? No, listen, I swear, you mortals are so bad at listening. You, in particular. We talked about this the other day. Think back on it. Do you remember? Vaguely. Vaguely will do. Do you remember how I felt the day after my sickness? You were fine. It made no sense. I thought it was just a mere coincidence that after the linking of our minds, those symptoms disappeared. You jokingly claimed to be healing me with your presence. And then yesterday, what about it? That morning I was ferrying souls across the live stream. And it was like, if they trace this conversation, the two of us may suffer for all of eternity. Are you sure you should be telling me this? No, this needs to be said. It's important. To you most of all. You seem very stressed about this. Tell me, maybe I can help? Then answer the call and we can discuss it. Okay. Yo. Well, to put it bluntly, yes, I think it's because of you. Yeah, you're definitely causing... How? Me? What exactly is because of me? The soul sickness I'm experiencing. I've gotten it much more since I've known you. How would I... Maybe you're just too radiant. I knew the nickname Sunshine fit you. Don't you get that from souls? I'm alive. Yes, it is from souls. Yeah, I've suffered from it regardless. Are you trying to say I'm doing this on purpose? I'm not really trying to make you sick. I'm not saying that you are the cause of the sickness, but I do think you are the cause of why I seem to be more susceptible to it. What does that mean? So, seeing me yesterday made you sick. No, my soul was in balance before I came to you. I came to you to see if it would go away. That was my theory. But it couldn't have. But it did. Sunshine, it did. What? You didn't do it on purpose then? Do you have any clue what you're doing? No, I have no idea what you're even saying. What are you talking about? It's your soul. You're giving it away, so to speak. Creepy! Oh my gosh, it's been forever! Hi. Don't forget to clock in. Yay! Does that mean you're gonna be around more now? Yay! Yay. How would I even... Do you ever wish, mortal? Feel something so strongly, want for something so badly. Oppo! Hi! Oppo! Hi! How's it going? Well, all over the place, really. I've been working on graduating with my associates this semester. That's been stressful, so has moving and everything, and my parents keep telling me, you should do this and this and this, and it just, Other than that, I'm existing. It always, like... Thanks. Yeah, no, originally my dad was like, you should move out as soon as the semester is over, that way you can... So I know how to repair band instruments. I fix woodwind, so clarinets, oboes, bassoons, saxophones. And so during the summertime, we get all school repairs, and it can get very busy. So my dad was like, yeah, you should go out before summer repairs so that you can actually get a job and everything. So I messaged just one shop. They're like, we don't have anything for this summer, but we will have a full-time position open late summer, early fall. And so now my dad is like, you should move out after the DC trip, because I'm going with my parents to DC with like a community band trip thing. And they're just like, you have all these options, just something to think about. And they keep giving me something to think about, and I'm like, I don't need more things to think about. So it's just yay. Dude, yeah. Yeah, plus I already applied for this place, and my dad applied as like a co-signer just because I don't make 3 times the rent like they want. But on the applications, we said May 9th. So I kind of can't change that. Nor do I want to, because I want to move out as soon as possible. Because the second we are pulling out of the driveway, I am blocking the devil child's phone number. And I will never have to deal with him again. Which I am so looking forward to. And yes, I really do call him the devil child. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, last week I was just so stressed that I like had a breakdown almost like every night, and then Sunday was like the first night in a week that like I was able to just sleep. And so I'm just like, even though I'm yeah. I've needed to be out of here since I moved back in from going to Minnesota, which is, yeah. Dude, especially with dealing with, like, gosh, since 4th or 5th grade all the way to, like, junior year of high school, it was just full-on trauma and abuse from my brother. And so I just, right out of high school, I moved to Minnesota, learned how to repair band instruments, and except for 1 week of pure anxiety and panic attacks, not being able to eat and everything, that was the best I had ever been for most of my life. And then I came back to Utah, moved back in with my parents, and I've been wanting to get out ever since. And then I started streaming regularly, and now I have a bunch of friends in Indiana in the area, and the store I work at, like, a bunch of changes are happening, and I realized that I could go to school anywhere I wanted. So I'm packing up and I'm moving out. Yeah. Yeah, my community also helped me buy a new bed. And they're the reason that I even have a savings. Yeah. Yeah, no, I literally cannot wait to leave. Yeah, it definitely took some doing, but I'm glad that I'm doing it. Just right now I need to focus on finishing the semester, have like a week of just working, and then I have a week to go through everything and pack. Because, oh my gosh, the amount of art supplies I have. I have like oil painting, like book binding stuff, there's a lot of different art supplies. And my parents, well, I'm going through everything myself, and the only help my parents are doing is loading everything into my parents' van, into my dad's van, and I'm paying him $1,000 to drive all my stuff across the country. That's pretty much the only help I'm getting from them. So, yay! Yeah, and then my dad went out and bought a motorcycle with money he doesn't have. Yeah. Yeah, if I did it myself, it would have been like twice as much, because kind of. Yeah, but I know that I'm definitely going to be happier after I move out, because I plan on starting to go on runs again, because, like, any time I leave the house, they ask questions and it makes me uncomfortable. And if I said that I was going on a run, my dad would make a comment about it. And it's just not something I want. Nightbot, no! Where's the funky? I love the funky emotes that I've made. They're so great. Oh, tell me more. Read the things that matter, yes. Ugh. You said that your pet was ill yesterday, correct? I love the funky crying emote. That's such a good emote. Okay, so I actually made that. That was the first one I made for Fonky. Then I made his raid emote, and then his tap emotes, and then the actually. I love the actually one because when, especially in Pan server, whenever somebody calls him a lizard, I just put that sticker there and it's just great. Actually, he's a dragon. But yes, yeah. Yeah. Except for my emotes and my panels and my profile picture, everything else on my channel was made by me. Like, I did all my overlays, I made my own model in Vroid. So yeah. I didn't really have any money to pay anybody. Hiccups. From me? Yeah, when it comes to art, I don't like one specific medium. I just like learning. Oh? What did JP want? Actually, do I want to know? Oh? I don't think I've seen the streaming soon. Huh. Yeah, right now. Yes. Yeah, no, I saw that. I like that. And then Dom did the music, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oppo is a really good artist. He's also done a bunch of stuff for Max. Did you did the one of Pan's Halloween models, right? Like a ghost, I want to say. Yeah. Yeah, I see your stuff on TikTok and I'm always impressed and I really like it. Yeah. Oppo's really talented. Yeah. Yeah, art-wise right now I'm working on a turtle. I'm working on a reference sheet for my friend Halo and a new emote for Fonky. But first I need to finish drawing Thor in a dress for a school assignment. And it's Thor as in the Norse god. So that's gonna be fun. Yes, yeah. So if I change to just chatting and I hide my model, I took this picture. That was actually my first time using RAW file instead of JPEG. One of my images, yeah, but they do turn out better in my opinion. Ew. Yeah, this last fall semester I took a video art class and it was interesting. I actually took one of the poems I wrote called Anxiety's a Man and I turned it into a visual form, and whenever people watched it they were like, yeah, yep, that's anxiety. Yeah, I took a book art class and it was so much fun. So this photo was actually featured in the student exhibition last fall, and it's going to be published in the college's like book along with one of my other photos. I'm very proud of this photo. Thank you. Yeah, I love doing photography, but I also love painting and digital art and sketching, and like making books is actually really fun. I actually like have a book of poems that I wrote. I found a website that will actually turn it into like the now what's it called? Basically laying out the pages the way they need to be laid out so you can stack them inside of each other and like sew them together for binding and everything, and I turned my poems into an actual physical leather-bound book. And that was fun. Plus, I can make custom books for people, and they make really good gifts. Yeah, no, I love anything that involves being creative. Yeah. I honestly think about doing it again, but then I'm like, I need to focus more on this right now. But yeah, I definitely plan on doing more other art stuff when I have the time. Though I'm not gonna do ceramics again. That was extremely messy. Yeah, that was just really messy. I made a pretty good vase by like rolling the clay out and wrapping it on top of each other. But doing stuff on the wheel, that I cannot do. I actually made it's a skill and a half. For my ceramics class, I had to make 5 cups and 10 mugs, or it was the other way around. And I'm just like, I don't have a reason to keep all of these. So I don't know if you know Meeples. He's on Max's SMP. He's the rat that loves Cruel Twig. I sent him and a bunch of his friends I sent him and his friends a bunch of the mugs and cups that I made. And I also made him and his friend Adam ceramic rats, because that's Meeples' like channel mascot, and Adam was the artist that created the rat. So I had extra time, so I made them some ceramic rats and even painted them. Yeah. Yeah, before Meeples became a like human PNG YouTuber, he was a rat. For Christmas, it was a snowman shaped like a rat. And now he has a night and day cycle for his human. I actually should have a picture of it. I know you haven't, creepy. There we go. There is the snow rat. Right? And then this was the first one that Adam did, and that's what started the whole Barry thing. Like, that's the name of the rat, is Barry. Everyone says that Meeples is the rat, but Barry is the rat. Yeah. Yeah, Meeples sent me his entire folder of Barry's World so that I would have references for the ceramic rat. And they're all very cute. But yeah, Adam did all my bird emotes. All these emotes, which are actually like, they're from my actual birds. I have 3 budgies right now. Jay and Fritz passed away. Oh, I want to say it's been 2 years. Jay was my first one. She was blue, and yes, her name was a pun on the bird Blue Jay. Fritz was my mom's. And then we got Liesel. And then after those two, well, after Jay passed away, we waited until my next birthday to get Monet and Picasso, who were a bonded pair, and they were named that. I did not pick those names, but I think it's very fitting. Monet is a little bit of a brat and loves to follow Liesel around, even though Liesel is just a grumpy old lady. Really? That's... Okay, but imagine being named April and your birthday is in April. That... I don't think I could do that. Oh gosh. Oh no. I don't think I could do that. That would... I'm gonna be honest. Some names, I'm just like, why would you name your kid that? I personally wouldn't name any kids after months or anything because it's just like, okay. I don't think I could do that. Though, honestly, at least you're not named after some sort of plane. That would not be fun. Stage Carl? Oh. I don't. Honestly, I can't imagine myself having any other name. Burlington 6. Bill Sam. Ted Cruz Sr. Oh gosh, who is the from Kim Possible? The senior and junior. Oh, now that's bothering me. Dude, I will tell people that I haven't seen a show, and they're like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, I've never seen SpongeBob. I've never seen like the one that has Peter Griffin in it. Any shows like that. But like, I have seen all of Kim Possible and stuff like that. Dude, I don't have a favorite anything. Like, I don't have a favorite book. I don't have a favorite song. I don't have a favorite artist. It's all just like, yeah, I'm in the mood for this. Also, I found it. It's senior, 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 and senior, senior, junior. Yeah. Yeah, senior, senior, junior doesn't want to be a villain, but senior, senior, senior wants junior to be a villain. It's funny. Yes. Yes. And it's even more complicated because Kim Possible's dad used to be coworker and friends with Dr. Draken, who is Kim Possible's #1 enemy. And it's funny because he's like, you have a kid? My enemy is your kid? And so it's... And he... Draken's funny. Because in the movie... So, one of the Kim Possible movies has a bunch of music to it, and I have the CD for the movie. He has a rap, and so does the Naked Mole Rat. It's fantastic. Yeah. It's called the Naked Mole Rap. The Rufus is the name of the Naked Mole Rat. His owner his owner, Ron Stoppable, with his best friend, Kim Possible. The whole song is... it's funny. I think at this point, I kinda have most of it memorized. Yeah. Now that Rufus never had a cat bark, never heard a puppy purr. My dad's allergic to every kind of fur. Those things ain't gonna need sunscreen. It's... yes. Oh, it was so good. Same with... Draken's Rap, which is about shampoo and mind control. And how it's not actually mind control. Oh. Oh, it's funny. Oh. Oh yeah, I was playing a game. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish this day and then end stream, because, man, I'm tired. I don't know how long is left in this day. Okay. Yeah, perfectly normal. What exactly? What are you getting at exactly? I think you did it then as well. You are giving parts of yourself away. To your sick pet. To your plant. To me. Things you want to be healthy. Things you want to live. I think you're taking the taint away. Or maybe neutralizing it. I don't know. Oh, the bread command. I love that command. I got an even better look at your soul when I visited you. I understand the pulsing now. It's because you do not have a full soul. I don't have a full soul? Is this going to affect the ferrying of my soul to the afterlife thing? I've never seen a soul that is not full, so I cannot answer your question. But if you were to give it away, well, I assume you would simply cease to be. And just like that, I'm nothing? I would never forget you or our time together. You are rather unforgettable. I think that fact will cause me much trouble in the future. You think I'm special. So maybe try to be careful. Do not wish too hard, is what all I'm saying. Maybe I'm a new class of Reaper. One that doesn't get affected by the taint. Reaper 2.0. Yeah, you can start bowing now. I'm glad you're taking this seriously. Maybe dark humor is how I cope with stuff. Very Reaper-like of me, huh? Some Reapers are not miserable, like me. I don't know. You seem like a make jokes when bad things happen kind of guy. But being serious for a moment. You? Serious? Is that possible for you? I can be serious when I want to, yes? How can I not give away my entire soul? What? Creepy. No. Dude, that's awesome. Wait, why doesn't it do that for me? Man, now I want bread. This is not a common thing to happen. In fact, it's so uncommon, I'd say you were the first. Fantastic. Was that supposed to be a pun on too bad? That... I'm disappointed. I'm stealing that. So you won't even give me a tip? I have no tips to give you. This is unprecedented. Just stop wishing and hoping to heal people. And we'll see what happens from there. That magic healing for your pet, perhaps. I know you care deeply about that creature. Of course, Gerbu the third is my #1 priority. But I suppose you are pretty high up there. Somehow you're climbing fast up my priority ladder, Casper. I bet I am. Go on, tell me, is it my charm, my looks, my fashion sense? I was thinking it was your dumb personality. I love people I can tease. You... Hee. This game is so dumb. By the way, Casper, have you ever heard of Casper the Friendly Ghost? Excuse me? The way you can jump from topic to topic is remarkable. You ought to be studied. I don't do that. You're excused. So, yes or no? I have not heard of it. So I suppose the answer is no. Really? You kind of have the vibe going for you. A friendly ghost vibe? I am neither of those things. Oh, you really do. I doubt you and I could ever have a quiet moment. You have your friendly moments. Sometimes. Occasionally. And I'm not certain you aren't a ghost. You're awfully pale. Okay, there's a difference. Vampires are pale. Ghosts are see-through. I am as pale as white paper. You cannot see through me. If you could, I would be concerned. Though, it might make things... Actually, imagine if doctors could turn people, like their skin see-through, and just look at the organs. No, there's muscle in the way. Never mind. Well, I'm certain I am not a ghost. Like I've said many times, you really do have a vivid imagination. Oh, Blaze, I never answered your question. I'm sorry, I got talking. Oppo came in and we started talking. So, Blaze, if you want an, like, no, it's okay, you're good. I like talking with people and you're fun to talk to. If you want, like, a emote style thing, I charge $15 for one of those. But if you want, like, a chibi profile picture type thing, I charge $35. That's fair. I don't know if I have a command for it. Okay, now there's a... So, yeah. I haven't put up the profile picture thing yet because I'm still working on Halo's reference sheet. But if you follow me on there, it should notify you when I like actually put the service up. Okay, let's finish this day. Must you let it run so wild all the time? Okay, because there's a star there, I just automatically want to click it. Because I'm guessing it has to do with the DLC. But it might be for the DLC that I don't have. But I'm still clicking it. Maybe you should try letting your imagination run wild for a change. Unwind. Let loose. I don't need my imagination to get the better of me for those things. I can unwind here in my own space. Oh yeah? What do you do to unwind all by yourself, Your mind is positively filthy, mortal. You ought to clean it up a little. I didn't even say anything. You're the one imagining dirty things, I think. Naughty boy. You are trouble. More trouble than I can deal with. That I am. You don't mind, though. I'd even go as far as saying you enjoy it. And you can't even lie about it. Poor Casper. You... My naughty little Casper. You are... Gods, I did nothing to deserve this. You can't get enough of me. I've got you wrapped around my finger now. You know, we've come a long way, huh? You seem less edgy than when we first met. I was never edgy. I am death. There it is. Still, you say stuff like that a lot less. I don't believe I've changed all that much. I'm the same as always. Nothing has changed. Nope. Not my feelings or anything. Not at all. Mighty suspicious, Casper. Maybe it's because we're friends now? I don't see you as a friend. I was kidding, of course, about us being friends. Totally. Yep. Don't care at all. Who needs friends? I certainly don't. Not at all. Mood. Wait a second. For what? My not friend Casper? Oh. Oh, that's a low blow. I'm doing it. It's not like you were my only friend or anything. You aren't listening. It's true, I do not think of you as a friend, but that kind of hurts, you know. I didn't have to say it right to my face. You misunderstand. I thought it was pretty straightforward. I thought you were more perceptive than this. I've been flirting with you for days. I never noticed. You aren't that stupid. Thanks, I guess. You like me? This isn't good. Tell me. If it's true, then I want to hear you say it. Creepy. I think it's the true friends were the friends we drew along the way. Because they're all made up. Don't quote me on that. Casper? Sunshine? Then say it. I enjoy your company. I really enjoy it, okay? I enjoy it too much. Way too much. Why? Why me? Why do I have to feel like this? It's unfair, honestly. I have done nothing but follow the rules up until now. I have been a good reaper. True, creepy. They never leave. Well. I don't know. And now my heart tells me to throw it all away. Keep going. Sunshine, Yes? Is there something you want to say to me, Casper? Obviously. Then go ahead. Tell me how you feel about me. Look me in the eyes and tell me the truth. I didn't expect to feel like this. Feel so strongly. You're supposed to just be another job. Are supposed to just be another job. You don't think like that anymore? Your soul is one I must collect. There's no way out of it. It is my job as a reaper. It is a task I must fulfill. But I find myself wanting to disobey, to break all the rules I have so carefully followed until this week. So, why don't you? If I do, they'll just send someone else. I am easily replaceable. I am one of thousands. You're not replaceable to me. But that's not what I'm trying to say exactly. Okay. What is it you want to tell me then? What I am trying to say is that I don't want to be friends. I don't want that at all. I found myself wanting to be selfish. Because I want more. More from you. More than friendship. You want me. You want me so bad. Oh my gosh. I blame you guys for this. I'm doing it for the achievements. I want you more than I've wanted anything before. There's nothing in existence I want more, and it's infuriating. Take what you want, then. Thank you. Thank you, demon. Thank you. From the start, you've always told me you take what belongs to you. So glad nobody else is reading as the Reaper. It would be so awkward otherwise. Oh man. And I'm glad it is not voice acted. That would make it so much worse. Okay, well, for like almost an hour, I was just talking with somebody and he was just sitting on the screen. And to be fair, he started it. He brought me flowers. It wasn't me. He was floating outside my window on the 5th story. I like you, Sunshine. I don't know why or how or what to do about it, but I like you very much. Oh. Dear gods above, this is the most embarrassing thing I have ever done. Do not perceive me. I want to perceive you. Dude, yeah. Yeah. He said my hands were soft. Dude, he fought an old lady for those flowers. Yeah. It angers me how much I can't hate you. I should, but instead you've done this to me. Ruined me completely. Anyway. Cool. Now that that's all said and done, I'm gonna go. Time for a long cold shower. Oh! The flowers suit you. Dude, the day that I did, the previous day, his little thing said something that don't, like something about my mortal, and everybody was just like, what? Avoiding death? I put the me in men. Oh. Oh, Oppo, if you're still here, with this game, you actually unlock a bunch of the art and stuff in like a gallery or photos on the laptop, and you can actually see a bunch of the sketches and the reference sheet for him. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it would be cool to help make a game that was very much art-based. Like, in the style of Slay the Princess, or... Oh, there's one on my wish list. The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. Like, it's just 2D art. Like, I think it'd be fun to help with that. Luckily, I have some friends that are into like coding and game making. Good night, demon. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, one of my friends is designing a video game, and even though like the whole concept is simple, everything behind it just blows my mind at how complicated it is, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I thought music production was complicated. Coding is complicated, and I don't understand it. But eventually I do want to learn to code my own chat widget, because I think that would be cool. Wow. You really... Yeah. Luckily, I'm good at math, but unfortunately, I haven't done it in like 6 years because my ACT score was high enough that the university I'm currently at didn't need me to take any math classes. Which is why I'm trying to graduate with my associates so that I can just, when I go to Indiana, I can just be like, I have my associates, and they're gonna be like, oh yay, you don't need any generals. But I actually have to talk to somebody in person, which is gonna suck. Wow, you really said all of that, then left? Come back. You don't need to be so shy. I'm not being shy. Sounds like something a shy person would say. Mm. Okay, you will have to let me know when like the game is ready to play and stuff, because now I am curious. Ooh. Okay, now I'm very, very curious. you'll find I am actually quite forward. A shy person wouldn't be so straightforward about their desires. I'd still call you shy. How so? It took you this long to admit what was obvious. And you did it with cheeks that looked like tomatoes. Completely unrelated. I forgot that they had. Oh my god. So, a little backstory about this. The Grim Reaper learned from a video how to write a computer program that he then put onto this girl's laptop, and he learned about emotes, and so he actually commissioned an artist to draw emotes of him. And it's so funny. By the way, since it's somewhat topical. Yes, yeah. Literally, earlier in this chat, one of the messages had 07, and he was like, 07, what's that? And we were like, it's a salute. It was like, oh, I see. And then he did the wave and he was like, I came up with one. It's so silly that they yeah. And he was doing like the emoticons that are actually from keyboard symbols. Because he was doing research on humans and was like, and it's kind of evolved. So he found an artist, commissioned little emotes of himself. And it's funny. There's also a prequel to this game on Webtoons as a story. I don't remember how I found that. Hi, Georgie! Do you ever cut your hair? You don't like my hair? No, I absolutely do. I was just curious. It's very long. It must have taken a long time to grow. I don't. There's no need for me to cut it anyway. I can't imagine you with shorter hair. The long hair is kind of iconic. I agree. You'll just keep growing it then? No. But you just said it. My hair does not grow like immortals. Mine has simply always been this way. If someone attacked you with scissors, it wouldn't grow back? Do you plan to attack me with scissors? As fun as it would be to see you with shorter hair, no. I wouldn't do that to you. That's just mean. quite like how you are right now. Pretty long hair and an attitude. What more could a girl ask for? A Scottish accent? I mean, you could ask for that. Lots of money, fame, immortality. Alright, they sound good too. But I could also settle without. As long as I get my grumpy yet charming Reaper, that is. I'm sure there are plenty of charming Reapers out there. You forgot the grumpy part. Oh, so sorry. My bad. Wait a second. You were born with hair that long? Ew. I don't like imagining that. What? I can't imagine a baby with hair like yours. You misunderstand. I suppose I haven't ever really explained. I was not born. I was never a baby or a child. I was created solely for my purpose as a Grim Reaper. I have always looked the way I do now. Oh. But what about before you were a Reaper? There was not a before. Well, to be honest, I do not know what was before. It's classified. Even for me. All I know is that we were created somehow, then given a job. That is why I seem to live for my job. I literally do. Could you have been human once? Maybe they wiped your memories. I could not guess. I suppose it's possible. If I have a soul, so it came from somewhere. I'm not totally artificially created, I think. So what happens if you want to quit? I would probably be forcefully terminated. That doesn't sound healthy. No, I would say death is not healthy. Anyway, speaking of hair and all that, I'm going to wash mine now. Still need that cold shower, huh? I will talk to you later, sunshine. Thank you for answering my confession with, how about a haircut, by the way? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Tomorrow, Agent. The last day of our bet. Good night. Until tomorrow, Casper. Oh! Oh, there's one day left. No, but I have the DLC, so there's more. I'll finish the rest of the game either Thursday or Friday. Yeah. You woke up early this morning feeling particularly rested. No one came for your soul night, which means today is the final day of your bet. You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to have this in the bag. You decide not to go out anywhere today. Savor to stay at home and ride out your win. It's still early in the morning as you wait for the eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper. the bunny. Tell Gerbo the third you love her. How much you love her for 15 minutes. It's not enough. She deserves even more. You get Gerbo the third some treats, hang out together, and overall just enjoy each other's company this morning. You love Gerbo the third so much, words cannot even come close to describing how you feel. And in return, you feel the amount of times I have to say this name. Gerbo the third as she nudges up against you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so on the computer, you can choose a bunch of different backgrounds. You can paint. Oh yeah, I did this the first. That was just fun. There's games like Pong. It is really silly. Oh no. There's the internet. And then the gallery, which shows you the the different wallpapers. That's dumb. Okay, but I will wait for the ad to be over.
My sister had a baby, and I took it over because she passed away, and then the baby lost its legs and its arms, and now I have nothing but a stump, but I still take care of it with my wife, and it's growing, and it's fairly happy, and it's difficult because I've been working a second shift at the factory to put food on the table, but all the love that I see in that little guy's face makes it worth it in the end.
True story. Oh? I don't remember there being presets. Okay. So it is almost 11 for me, so we are going to go raid Demon. Or Glitchy. He is currently playing MC Plus. and I will see you guys either Thursday or Friday. Yeah, thank you so much for stopping in, Oppo. It was really fun to talk to you. Hopefully we'll get to do it again. And Creepy, I'm glad you're back. Yeah. Again, you're more than welcome to friend me on Discord or anything if you want. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye!